Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've been doing well. Sorry I haven't posted a video in a long time. I have been busy traveling as usual and I want to get this video up and out before my next trip, which will actually take me away for at least a few weeks. That being said, I do have a new bag I want to show you guys, and then I'm also going to compare it to another bag I have. So the brand new bag that I want to show you guys is the Cara Mesh Armpit bag, and it's in this gorgeous crystal. They do come in different colors, but I opted for the normal or silver crystal one. I've seen blue and green and some other really gorgeous colors online. And I was just so drawn to how really simple but also shiny and blingy this bag is. And most of you will already know that I am super drawn to shiny things. I love gold, I love shiny sparkly stuff, and so this bag is right up my alley. I almost didn't purchase it though because I already do have the Prada Crystal Reedition, and I got this at such a great deal when I was in Europe earlier this summer, and I have already used this bag a ton this summer. I take it out to dinner and it's just such a fun evening bag and I really do enjoy it. But there's just something about this particular crystal bag that really, I just couldn't stop thinking about it, to be honest. And I recently received a Amex offer for Farfetch, where if I spent a certain amount, I would get some money back. And I think it was like 120 back or something like that. So I ended up getting this and then a pair of sunglasses that I had been eyeing, and I was able to receive the discount. I just couldn't stop thinking about this bag, and I kept trying to talk myself out of it. Like, I don't need it. I really don't need it. I already have a crystal bag. But even though they are very similar, crystal-y, blingy bags, I do feel like they are very different as well. So I'm going to go over some of the differences shortly, but just want to finish telling you guys about how I got this bag. So yes, I did get it from Farfetch, and it was shipped from a French boutique. I don't remember the name of the boutique, and I've already taken all the tags off, but here are the tags that came with it. So it comes with this Farfetch tag right here, which obviously if you've taken it off, you can't return it. And it does come with this Cara. Is it Cara or Cara? I'm actually not really sure. So if I am mispronouncing it, definitely let me know in the comments. But here is the Cara tag, and then here is the back of it. And it does come with these little extra sequins or crystals or something, just in case you do need to repair the bag. So that's always nice. I didn't get a authenticity card or anything like that. I don't really feel like this is the kind of brand that does that kind of thing. And then it does have just one handle right here, and it is nice that the crystals are all around, and it is fairly thick and substantial. It does have a generous handle drop, so it does go over your shoulder very nicely, as you can see right there. And it is kind of a hole in the sense that this bag is not structured at all. You may be able to put some sort of bag organizer in it if you want. I actually kind of like the slouchy look of it. I think it kind of makes it a little bit more casual, even though it is a very dressy bag. And there is a little bit of security because it does have magnets that kind of keep the bag closed. So you can see that. And the inside is this nice satiny material that matches the bag. And without anything in the bag, it just drapes this way, and you can kind of see the way that it hangs. And I don't know, there's just something about the silhouette that I do really like. Moving on to the Prada Crystal Reedition. So right away, the biggest difference is the size of the crystal. So the crystal on the Prada Reedition is definitely much bigger. They look like crystals. You can see each individual one. Whereas this one from far away, it just looks like sequins. And so here it is what it looks like close up. And it just sparkles so beautifully. Oh my gosh, I love this bag so much. And you can see just how tiny the sequins or crystals are. So from far away, I do feel like this is much more shimmery, if that makes sense. And this is kind of glittery just because the crystals are a little bit bigger and a little bit more prominent. And unlike the Cara bag, there are no sequins or anything on the strap right here. It also has a similar generous drop where you can wear it comfortably over your shoulder, although I do believe the Cara shoulder drop is a little bit longer than the Prada one. And the other main difference is that, there is the triangle logo right here and this little tag right here where it says Prada Reedition 2000. And you can take this off if you want. I haven't bothered, I've just kept it on. The other difference is that this does have a zippered opening, whereas this one just had the magnet closure. So if you open it up like this, you can access your items in and out that way. It also does have satin on the inside, although the satin is black on this one. And it is way more structured because it does have kind of a dedicated bottom and structured sides right there. So you can see that without anything in the bag. It holds its structure, and this is just how the bag looks like. And side by side comparison, here is what the Cara crystal bag looks like. And it's going to be really hard for me to do measurements on camera with this bag just because of how unstructured it is. So I will go ahead and insert some photos with a measuring tape so you guys can see the difference for yourself. So they are fairly similar in size, but I would say the Cara is a slightly larger, with the exception of the depth of the bag. And because the depth of the Prada bag is structured, you can easily see just how much larger this has over this. And here's the back, although there really isn't a front or back on the Cara bag, but on the back side of the Prada, there is no logo or anything. It's just the crystals right there. So let's quickly go into what fits. Here is the Prada bag again, and here is my long wallet. Technically, it should be able to fit, although I don't really think it does. So if I go like this, I could probably force it in there, but I don't really want to damage the bag. So I'm not gonna be carrying my long wallet with the Prada bag. And for the Cara armpit bag, to be honest, I'm not really sure why they called it the armpit bag. I feel like they could have come up with a better name for this. Here we go. And the wallet fits perfectly. So with something in the bag, you can kind of see how the bag hangs, and I do also like the way that this looks. So it would be very easy to carry my everyday long wallet in here, no problem. And let's see what else can fit. So here are my keys. That fits as well. And I have just a little lipstick right here. And I also have my mini pochette, which they all do fit in this bag. It is getting to the point though where the top is a little bit more open, so just be mindful of that, but you can actually fit quite a few things in here, and also there is a slightly more space on the sides right here. If you wanted to squeeze something small in there, you definitely could. But here is what the bag looks like. I probably wouldn't carry the bag this stuffed. So if I were carrying my long wallet, I wouldn't take my mini pochette and I would just carry it like this. And I would just kind of take anything I needed out from the mini pochette and just leave it in here because it's a small enough bag that I don't really think that things will get lost, or I wouldn't have to rummage around too much to find what I'm looking for. So for the Prada bag, I wouldn't carry my long wallet. So instead I would take a card holder. So here's a card holder. Here's my lipstick. Here are my keys. And that all fits very comfortably and easily right there. And you could fit your mini pochette. So here it goes. And it closes, so that's probably how I would carry this bag right here. I also might not bother taking the entire mini pochette, and because the bag is pretty small, I wouldn't be spending that much time rummaging around to find what I needed. So I would probably just take out the things I use the most, like mints or floss, and stick them in the Prada bag directly, just to keep things a little bit easier and a little bit more streamlined. So those are the kind of general aesthetics and what fits about both of these bags. I would say the other main huge difference is the price point. So obviously with the price point of the Prada bag, I think it's 2,500 USD last I checked. And I did get a very good deal on this when I went to Europe. I think I got it for less than $2,000 after the VAT refund and conversion rate and everything like that. The Cara bag is retails for $425. So there is a very big difference. I think that if you are more budget conscious and you really want that crystal bag look, the Cara bag is definitely the way to go. So hands down, this definitely wins with the price point. But obviously with the designer bag, you are paying for the name of the house, you're paying for the logo. And if the Prada bag is definitely what you have your heart set on, then definitely definitely get it, because I feel like at the end of the day, you should go with what is going to make you happiest. So if you have your heart set on the Prada bag and you just really, really want it, then you know that spending $400 on this bag isn't going to cut it for you. Then save your money and get this one. If you just kind of want the look of a crystal bag and the designer doesn't matter as much, then I would say save your money and definitely get the Cara bag, because the money that you're going to be saving is kind of a no-brainer. But I do also feel like even though they are both crystal bags, like I said, they are very different in the sense that this one is so slouchy. It's almost kind of like a mini hobo, whereas this is a classic 90s look that is really popular right now, and it is kind of structured. So I would also factor in your lifestyle into it. If you don't like slouchy bags, then don't get this one. If you prefer a crystal bag that's dressy and a little bit more structured, this might be for you. The other bag that I actually originally thought I wanted was the Prada Clio bag, and that retails for a lot more. I think it's $3,700. But when I was in Europe this summer, I couldn't find that bag anywhere. And honestly, when I saw this bag in person, I was just kind of like, I love this bag. Like, I have to get it. So yeah, I would say those are the main similarities and differences. And let me just put them both on my arm so you guys can see quickly. So this is what it looks like. You can see that the Prada bag is much higher up, but it does fit over my shoulder. And this one is a little bit lower. There's a little bit more breathing room right here at the bottom. And because this one does have the crystals all around, I would say that on your shoulder, it feels a little bit more substantial. I wouldn't say it's heavier, but it's just, it has a lot more support, and it just has a lot more support on the strap versus this one where it doesn't have any of the crystals and it's just that nylon, and both are very comfortable. I would say I'm wearing a t-shirt right now, but if I was wearing like a dress that was strapless or something like that, I would probably feel this on your skin a little bit more, whereas the nylon strap is definitely very comfortable. And they both also fit on the crook of your arm very nicely. So this is what they look like. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you prefer the Cara bag or the Prada bag? They're both similar yet also very different, and I would love to know which one you guys prefer. If you had to pick one, which would you choose? I am obviously team both, so I have both in my collection and I do really, really like this. The other thing that I just wanted to say quickly is that they're both very easy to travel with, and as you guys know, I travel a lot, and that's something that I look for when I need to carry a bag. When I need to pack a bag that's something that I can take out to dinner. I will say that I think that this bag is a little bit easier to travel with because it can lie flat and it can just be very easy to pack. And this bag is also not gigantic by any means. You can certainly pack this in a suitcase, but I do just feel like this is going to be an easier bag to pack because of how flat it is, versus this does have a little bit of structure, so you want to be more mindful of it when you're packing it so it doesn't get smushed. So yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found it helpful. If you have questions about something or if there's something I forgot, definitely let me know in the comments and I will do my best to answer. Thank you so much for your patience with the sporadic nature of my video posting. It's just been a much busier fall than I expected it to be, but I hope to be back soon with another video. I will see you guys in a few weeks. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.